Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on Sosa Checks. I'm Macadamia, and today I'm going to be doing a review of, I think it's pronounced Remina by Junji Ito. So this is a really glossy cover, which is different from their normal. It's glossy on the cover, and then it's matte for the binding, which I thought was interesting. It's this very sci-fi, like, weirdness. On the back it says, I met Remina's eye. An unknown planet emerges from inside a wormhole, and its discoverer, Dr. Aguro, christens the body Remina after his own daughter. His finding is met with great fanfare, and Remina herself rises to fame. However, the object picks up speed as it moves along in its curious course, eliminating planets and stars one after another, until finally Earth itself faces extinction. Is the girl Remina the true cause of the catastrophe? A masterwork of horror from Junji Ito, unfolding on a universal scale. The planet noticed our existence. So, overall, this is a really good book. It does have a witch hunt for all intents and purposes, because they decide that Remina, having been the planet being named after Remina, that must mean that her and her father are witches and conjured it here. And the only way to get rid of the planet and keep it from straight up, that's the planet, licks the earth and causes it to speed up, which makes the gravity fucked. And then also it ate the moon. So people can fly, and they're flying all over the place. What? Nothing stops it. Nothing ends it. It's just madness. They decide that if they kill her, and the father, that the planet will go away, which is not true. They also assault a random homeless man who decided to help her, who, movie magic, I guess, manga magic, is related to the family that has a super secret bunker that is because they're rich, and they were the family that helped her rise to stardom. There's also this whole idea that they thought that same boy... I'm so sorry for the yawns. They thought that same guy, that's the homeless man, they thought that he was actually this astronaut that had visited Remina and had declared it livable. No one declared it livable. They just announced that they landed. Then their transmission was ruined because the planet has tongues that just pop out all over the place and just kill ya. It's fucking wild. It's some like alien predator shit where it's just whoop, and then you're hollowed out. You're dead. Dead. And the guy thought it was his son, and he was like, oh, my son's a brilliant astronaut. That's why he left 7 years ago. No, your son's a homeless man, but he has more pride. So, pride. It'll kill you. People start fan clubs over this chick, and it's all because she was named after a planet. She's not even, like, impressive, to my understanding. She didn't want to be famous. She just became famous. And so they're basically a witch hunt with no justification. Whew. That took a while. Just their own idea that if they kill her, they'll be safe. So they storm the location that she's at, and they kill random people, but the planet is being destroyed because, like, it ate the moon. And it's just moving fast. And this is a really interesting story. This one felt more horror-filled than the other books. Even though all of them are horror, this one felt spookier for some reason. Probably because of all the, like, mob mentality and the burning crosses and things that I personally don't want to see, like a witch hunt. That's me. So, yeah. This one felt scarier, even though it is very sci-fi. Like, you see the planet just pushes out its tongue and licks the earth, causing the momentum to be all messed up, and people are dying left and right. There's explosions all over the place. Like meteor showers, explosions, the mushroom cloud. Giant mushy friend. yeah. It wasn't a lot. Like, the story is very simple. It's dad discovers planet. Everyone thinks this is really cool. Dad names planet after daughter because it's 16 light years away and she's 16 years old, and they were born at the same time. So, yay. But then they realize it's not 16 light years away. 16 years ago it was, but now it's here and it's gaining momentum. Watch as it devours all the planets from the inside out. Then you have some weird psychological shit. You have the son of the family that sponsors her trying to, like, he basically tried to rape her, then blamed her for it. Then they kicked her out to the mob. And then you have spoilers, the leader of the whole mob is the guy that was the head of her fan club, who created it. So I'm really confused on when it was created, honestly, because it seemed to be created when they were both running together. So this is a little plot hole I don't understand. So the leaders created it very shortly after the planet started devouring other planets, and declared the only way to save them is to kill the family because they're witches summoning it to Earth. But then the fanboy is like, I will protect you with my life. I will never let anything happen to you, Remina, because I love you. And he even goes crazy later, and he's like, I understand that you love this other man, and I am not worthy of you because you don't belong just to me, but you belong to all of your fans. And it's like, that's kind of sweet. I kind of like you. I'm rooting for you, boo. I'm rooting for you because we know that the one she loves is going to die. Because this is a horror manga, which means you're going to lose everything you love. Father, the boy she likes, the boy she didn't like but who could pay for her to have a good life. I mean, if you've lost the other two, you have your options. And then she lost her stardom, her fandom, everything. The guy is like, actually the leader of the lynch mob. So, like, he straight up is a creepy ass guy with some, like, KKS vibes. This weird ass hood. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? So, I don't know. In a time way, I don't understand how that works. And I also don't understand how they were able to travel so quickly. Ignore my pupper in the background. She's super jelly that the other dog is going outside now because she was just outside and wants to go outside too. So if you hear very loud whimpering, she's just a sad pupper. So anyway, no one questions the speed at which the rockets are going. No one questions that not everyone died from the momentum of the Earth being licked and sent spinning, rapidly spinning. No one questioned the fucking bunker that was the only thing. The entire planet was destroyed. The only thing that survived was a bunker. It's like, it doesn't make sense. I feel like this might be a dream, because they said this will be a problem in a year. Here, let me go to it. Everyone having fun inside. But you never know. Maybe there'll be another miracle in that year. Ha 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 ha. And shelter's only good for a year. Is it really good against outer space? Because yes, they're just literally floating in space. This one just left too many questions, not enough answers. And although it was enjoyable to read, it was scary. And the art is just beautiful, as always. And I really liked this planet that is like, is it safe? It's safe. And then they went to eat it. But clearly not. Clearly not. I don't understand. The planet was just a fucking wreck. Nothing they did could destroy it, but it could eat other planets. So it's clearly not a planet. It's just a very large organism, which I wish were explained better. There's so many questions. So many questions that I need answered. Thank you so much for watching me here on Sosa Checks. This was a review of Junji Ito's Remina. I will link it down below. It'll be a Amazon associate influencer link. So if you buy it, I get a kickback at no charge to you. Help me out. If you've read it, let me know. Do you have a really nice hardback copy? What did you think of it? Do you feel like there was more questions with this one than was needed? All right. I hope to see you guys next time. And have a wicked evening. I was Macadamia. This was a book review. Bye. Hello, and thank you so much for